This current must be the energy source of the digital world. Conflicts only escalate if such things get destroyed. That's basically what happened here after the Shinjuku Inferno. So, there's another strange parallel. Perhaps this was a war that spanned 8 years. One that spread from their world to ours and led to its demise. There has to be some clues to getting to the truth of things there. Keep on digging, Agent.
Hey, you guys!
Are you here to see us off?
No, that's not it! We've got trouble! We just got word at the village. The Titans are attacking Junomon's temple in great numbers!
The Titans are doing what? That's terrible. Let's hurry back to the Guardian Palace.
Ready to go!
It's time! Invincible sword! Good! Good!
You got it! There! 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 Well done! You got it! Preparations complete!
Grand Strain! Yay! Ta!
Take that! Huh?
There! There! You got it! Do it! You got it! There! There! Well done! There! There! Well done! Well done! Good, good! to go!
Invincible sword! Good! Good!
Good. Great. Great. You got it. There. That one. Ready to go.
Ta! Good!
Do it. Ready to launch.
Ta! Good!
You got it. Good. Great. There. You got it. Preparations complete.
Ta! Good!
You got it. Preparations complete.
Ta! Good!
Do it. There. Do it. Ready to go.
Good!
There. You got it. That one. Ready to launch.
Ta! Good!
You got it. Preparations complete.
Take that! Good!
Do it. Ready to go.
Ta! Good!
Great. There! Ready to launch.
Ta!
Ready to go!
Ta! Good!
What in the world? Something huge is running alongside us? What can we do if we can't even see our enemy? Hey, you two. Think we can get out through there? Will you be alrighty, Nori? We'll be on the roof of a speeding train. I'll be fine. Let's go. Look at that! Way up ahead! Is that a Titan too? I think the war might have already started. I have to stop it. After all, that's the whole reason I was born. Because I'm the Great Guardian!
There! Great! There! Great!
Yeah!
Great! You got it! Well
Yeah.
done! Do it! Good, good! Great!
Yeah!
Great! There! 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 Do it!
We
Great.
did it!
Well done! Do it! Great!
Yeah!
Good, good! There!
We did
Great.
it!
Well done! Great!
Yeah!
There! Good, good! Good,
Yeah.
good! There! Do it! Do it! There! Well done! Great!
Yeah!
Great! Great!
Yeah!
There! Good, good! Great!
Yeah!
Great!
We
Great.
did it!
Great! There! Great!
Yeah!
Great!
We
Good,
did it.
good! Great! There! Good,
Yeah!
good! Good, good! Ready to launch.
It's time! Invincible sword! Got it.
Well done. That one! Preparations complete.
This can't be.
Good!
Great. Good, good. Good, good.
The barrier gave us some trouble, but once we got in, there was nothing but small fry.
Now give us your treasure before we take your life.
Stop right there!
You're that strange Digimon and the humans from Central Town. What are you doing here?
That's our line. What in the world are you doing here?
Ain't it obvious? We're here to save our reputations after you embarrassed us in front of the boss!
If we get our hands on the treasure that's here and bring it back with us, we'll be able to stand proud again. Don't even think about getting in our way, because we'll pulverize you for sure this time.
Great Guardian, my apologies, but I cannot leave this throne. In order to protect the precious treasure of the digital world.
Got it. I'll take care of these scumbags. Let's go!
Preparations complete.
Cool buddies!
Gotta be kidding me.
How's this?
Damn it!
Now, give it up already!
What is that?
Digimon! Losers. Not just once, but twice over. But no matter. That pesky barrier is gone now, thanks to your efforts. Bask in the knowledge that your contribution allowed me to bring in reinforcements. Now hand over that treasure. Or do you plan to keep resisting?
Even if I were out of options, I would never hand over the treasure.
Then disappear from my sight. Any and all who stand in my way.
This treasure, it contains the power of the hero Junomon. It must not fall into the Titan's hands. I entrust it to you. Please, take it and flee!
You think I'd allow that to happen?
Digimon!
Wait! Great Guardian, you must stay behind.
What?
The humans will return to their world, but we must defend ours.
But Titamon is after them! Inori is in danger!
There is nothing greater than fulfilling your destiny. Tell me now, what is it that you should be doing?
I made my choice that night. Under that starry sky, I decided to protect Inori. That we'll be together forever!
What? What are you saying? You are the Great Guardian, the Digimon charged with the duty of defending this world. How could you choose to protect that human? Are you abandoning us? Abandoning this world?
Digimon! Inori! Oh, good. You're awake.
Sorry. I know you just woke up, but we've got to hurry. It looks like we lost the treasure.
It floated off that way. I think this must lead to the human world. The Titans are chasing after the treasure, too. They said something about calling in reinforcements. So we have to move quick. It won't be pretty if the humans get the Titans and the treasure dumped in their laps. What is it, Inori?
Junomon was so angry. I made you do a terrible thing. Are you sure you didn't want to stay there?
Not at all. I made my own choice. I'm a Digimon, yeah, but I was actually born in the human world. Titans will come pouring into the human world. I can't let that happen. And besides, I haven't even returned the favor for that time you saved me in the Shinjuku Underground. I'm sure I could never replace your little brother. But I'll always stay by your side. I'll never leave. And I'll always make sure you're safe. My place isn't the digital world. It's by your side, Inori.
Just as I thought. This is too many at once. I can't hold this much weight. I'll have to make an emergency landing there.
Great. Good, good. Great. Wow. Preparations complete.
Good!
There! Ready to launch.
Ta! Ha!
There! Preparations complete.
Ta! Good!
That one! Ready to go!
Take that! Good!
Well done. Ready to launch.
Ta! Good!
Can't be. Ready to launch.
Ta!
Can't be.
Good!
That one! Ready to launch.
Ta! Good!
Much appreciated. That one! Preparations complete.
Take that!
Can't be.
Good!
Great. 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 Good, good.
Give me the latest information on the enemy's movements.
They're approaching our location, and faster than expected.
No whining. We've been training to deal with situations like this. Get into position.
Excuse us.
You three! What are you doing here? You can't be here right now. Evacuate immediately.
This area is about to be closed off. Follow directions and get yourselves to safety.
Closed off. We can't stay in Shinjuku anymore?
Any area within a 5-kilometer radius from the government building will be closed off temporarily with an electromagnetic net. Present area included. Now please, take evacuation measures at once.
What do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, but we don't have time to explain. Let's go. Junomon, agent!
Kuga, calm yourself. The settings are incorrect.
I'm sorry, Dr. Simmons.
It's you. And what are you doing here?
I'm afraid I don't have time to explain, but we need to get to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
Well, it seems you're acting under some extraordinary circumstances. But, as you can see, that's true of us too. You saw that horde of Digimon, right? Common sense should tell us it would be outrageous to go to that building now. But of course, common sense isn't everything. I, for one, exist far outside the bounds of mere common sense. If we can activate this device, it may become possible to reach the government building.
I started the stream with audio. I don't know when I lost it.
Sorry about that, people.
Curious, are you? Want
So
to
it
know
looks
more
like,
about this
looks
beautiful
like
machine?
Toshiki does have
Go on,
good writing
admit
credits
it.
in some
I
of
know
the
it's true.
early
This
episodes
device
of
will
the
create a
original
powerful
Yu-Gi-Oh!
barrier field of electromagnetic
So-
waves that will
Oh,
immobilize
yeah,
the
episode
Digimon.
3 of-
BSAA camp. I would have
We'll
thought that
seal off
the
Shinjuku with
BSAA
this
was founded sometime between Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 5.
I didn't think I'd be able to put my research to use so soon.
That's a
So-
Panasonic tough book.
Once it's activated, it'll stop the Digimon's
yeah, Digimon-
movements and allow us to get to the government
Yeah,
building,
Omegamon just
right?
kind of dicks around with the
Right.
Mega
You should be able to go through the
Digimon
park.
on it
If
and
we get
eventually
all the
kills it.
generators to work, that is.
before
We're having
then
issues because
sending
we
the
had to
nuke
rush
up into the
preparations.
sky.
Public safety is doing their best, but it's
sending the
not
nuke back
looking
up
good.
into the sky and then using
Since I
some
can't
digital
leave, I'll need you to
bullshit.
take care of it.
It deals
There are
with
3 more
the-
generators that haven't been
the
activated
potential
yet.
irradiation or fallout.
The
they
cause
would
of the
have
trouble
to-
appears to be a lack of
had
power.
to,
Here, these batteries should solve the problem.
Contend with due to the fact that that's something that this was discussed
Okay,
in
you caught me.
Sonic.
I guess I can't
3,
conceal
when-
anything from the eyes of a
when the
well-trained
potential
agent.
explosion of the Eclipse
As you
cannon
can see,
would
I
have
can't
caused
stop shaking.
the
I
whole
won't deny
Earth's
that half of me
atmosphere
is
to be
terrified of this
irradiated.
situation. But the other half is super excited. I can't wait to test these
Kai
generators.
and Matt end
The
up
fruits of my
being
research.
separated from their Digimon, and Tai
I wish a
I
public
goes back
safety
home-
officer could accompany
home
you,
thanking Izzy
but they
for
have
his
their hands
efforts,
full.
but the thing is,
So at least take this Digimon
Izzy pretty
along.
much set quoted tuxedo
Don't be alarmed.
mask.
This one's friendly. You
But I
guys have
didn't do
met
anything.
before, right? After many attempts to communicate, we've finally grown close and they assist me in my research. They'll help you too. Anyway, we have to get all the generators
that's a fort.
activated. First off,
Or
head for the back alleys beyond the theater square.
So that, and Kari and then Tai comes back home to greet Kari and their mother. But then, and they end up having to deal with. They then go to camp
Well done.
and are greeted with Sora.
Preparations complete.
The only character now in the original Digimon Adventure, Sora was kind of the team mom of the group. As in, she was part of the glue that held everything together aside from time.
Ready to go!
She was.
But the issue was that...
Leon,
but she
that's
also,
a fucking oh wait, I was gonna say that's
also,
a master lock. You could just look at it, but
she also went through quite a bit of angst in the form of having to worry about how if her mother about how believing that her mother never really loved her, when in reality she misunderstood or that she was worried for her daughter.
Preparations complete. Take that!
She had an injured ankle and she wanted to go play soccer.
Jam! Ready to go!
Yeah, so...
Take that!
That kind of angst ended up carrying over when she got her crest, which was the crest of love. She believed that she didn't know or understand the concept of love.
Understand. Maybe don't hurt me.
Alex, that's the wrong song.
Understand the concept of love.
See, Tony's got the right idea.
Alright, what about this? I wanna know what love is.
That's
better. Want you to show me.
God damn,
I don't think you want to.
Warner.
I don't think you want to show that to a kid like that, though. You get yourself in trouble.
Anyway, so yeah, they meet. So yeah, Sora is also a character I've said that in a number of Digimon Adventure stuff that came out after after Adventure 2 and
Preparations complete.
Alright, during Try was the fact that the writers seem to dislike her.
Oh no.
Because she doesn't seem to... Because she unfortunately doesn't seem to exhibit all that much character. Or in stuff like Try and whatnot.
So she doesn't really... They don't really try with her writing.
Do it!
Yeah.
Ready to launch!
And... It only...
Take that!
And it only gets worse in Adventure 2020, where... She's just... one of the girls.
Yes.
She's basically just the girl.
She exists.
There!
Yeah.
Ready to launch!
This time I just know her since practically birth, and that's it.
And they never get the hook.
Well done.
Well,
You are designated as the childhood friend, which means you can't win.
well, in this instance, I haven't gotten far enough.
Ready to launch!
You know, but the thing is, because of the fact that the show seems to focus way more heavily on action over, or you know, actual character and whatnot.
Well done.
We would not be getting something in like what some people would want, which was you know, tie and sword to be a thing. Because believe me, quite a few people were miffed with the 0-2 epilogue.
I assume that you were one of those people too.
No, not really.
Kamen Rider Zets also ended up having a pretty phenomenal character-based episode this weekend. Over the weekend, too. Bad news, we didn't get to see him bust out until like the last few seconds.
Well done.
Well done.
Well done. Well done.
Where he decides to find a way to lock in and start and basically rebuild and enhance his old driver that he's been using to transform. And he's basically doing this all. And it's effectively that whole meme of what if Goku was locked in the hyperbolic time chamber for 100 years? Except here it's like he's basically Zed's basically being stuck inside his own subconscious for 20 years, trying to
Oh, so it's
rebuild
like
it.
Sylar in the end of Heroes.
Something like that, where it's like he's stuck within his own subconscious, the deeper depths of his subconscious.
Oh, hey,
Time-
Capcom. Look at this.
Because
A
it's like
place
time
where yellow shit actually makes sense.
Well done.
Good
Because the
job, guys.
Good job.
Great.
And the thing,
Because the whole thing is like,
Congratulate you for the bare minimum, but
Great.
because it's like the whole thing is like time works.
hey, look at it this
like,
way, it's better than nothing.
Ready to launch.
And it's like, and you basically have this whole phenomenal thing where you get to see him like building sword. It's just such a great thing where he's not a dude who knows anything about science or technology or anything. So he's having to work on all this stuff and actually earn that final point by building it all from scratch.
this is Raccoon City, bitch.
And then, so we'll at least have to wait until later this weekend to actually get to see that form debut in an actual fight. Hopefully that actually turns out to be really good. Anyway, back to the recap from Kevin.
Yeah, so yeah, as Sora just joined. Sora sees that Tai and that Tai's just going off somewhere, and she happens to have quite a few supplies on her person, and for some reason,
Is she building a bomb?
you know, the worst part is, Tony, because of what it turns out to actually be, I would not be surprised in the slightest.
Is it something worse?
No. Basically, well, you'll see. Or rather, here in this instance. So when Tai goes to meet up with Izzy, because there's a potential blackout about to happen in Tokyo.
Oh no.
Within 3 days.
3 days. You have 3 days until this random blackout hits Tokyo.
Yep.
Hide your kids. Hide your wife. And hide your husband.
But
It's gonna be a blackout.
unfortunately, but then Tai, I is greeted once more with Agumon before later we find out that Sora's been dragged into the digital world as well, just for following Tai, to which I'm like,
Yay!
why are you here? I was able to understand it when this happened in the original series, since, you know, that whole camp setup thing where a bunch of kids were gathered together in one place, and though they may not have liked the circumstances, they were able
Zombies
to
in Raccoon
coalesce
City.
and come together
Well
as a
done.
team.
They work together and they
Ready to go.
value together.
Like now, if I was
Pretty much, yeah.
if I was writing Sherry in this, I would have had her say, "Wow, zombies in Raccoon City? Who could have fucking guessed?"
Well, maybe not dropping that F word, but it's like
Good.
kind of comes off more like has-been hotel word.
Frame rate on OBS has dropped to a slideshow again. Even though the game is running perfectly fine.
Anyway,
This was fine 2 weeks ago. Why did my frames drop, guys?
Well done.
anyway, so Tai and
Oh,
Sora,
no.
Good.
Tai and Sora are in the digital
Ready to
world,
go.
while Izzy is some other part of the digital network, and he apparently ran into Tentomon. How and why? We
Preparations
don't
complete.
fucking know.
That one big bad guy from
What?
Isn't he a bad guy though? Or is it someone? Or is he the one that...
Tentomon's one of the OG good guys.
So it's just more like he somehow comes across this dude.
Yeah, he just somehow comes across this dude for little to
It's the
no...
heroic version of somehow Palpatine returned.
Or more like, oh hey, it's Bill from Star Fox.
No, it's Bill, not the science guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Oh my god.
Hey, people love Bill.
He's alive. Oh my god.
No,
Old
the
Zero is
science
alive.
guy.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Tony. People actually liked Bill.
Actually, Tony, to tell you the truth, I had a pretty lengthy call with a friend. That's why I was muted most of the time. So.
Yeah, and the weird thing is, I didn't have any audio for like half an hour or zero, so because apparently OBS thought I didn't need audio.
Audio? What's that?
OBS acting like it's like we know what you want, so.
Yeah,
No
OBS
audio.
was doing that for me too, where it's just like, hey, you don't need to have a full 60 FPS right now, do you?
Anyway, so yeah, Ty and Sora go around a bit in the digital world. While somewhat in communication with Izzy, who is monitoring the whole thing with the blackout thing, and
She's
then
monitoring the situation.
he's monitoring the situation.
Because I keep on thinking, whenever I keep on saying Izzy, I'm thinking Izzy from Total Drama Island.
No. Well, he goes by his full name is Koshiro Izumi, but Izzy is a nickname based off of his surname. It rolls off the tongue.
It's
Anyway.
like Jotaro and JoJo.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Ty and Sora wonder about how after receiving some coordinates from a bit of text inside on a slab in the digital world, all that Ty's Digivice translated for them. And as they go towards their destination, Biomon just happens to show up.
Hi, Biomon. The other, what was it? Beelzemon. That's it.
Biomon is a pink bird. Beelzemon is a demon.
Beelzemon's the one that's straight up saying Beelmon is a stupid bird.
Beelzemon is like the one Digimon that has like metal, like a freaking leather jacket for his attire.
Yeah, essentially Beelzemon on appearance is like that of a typical biker.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see if I can farm those zombies in here.
And in Tamers, he is played by none other than the official Japanese voice for Ryu, Hiroki Takahashi.
And in English by Derek Stephen Prince, and I have to say that's probably one of his best performances I've ever heard in anime.
Yeah.
By the way, you saw the stuff for that new Fatal Fury promo that came out? We got
I saw,
Karate.
yeah. Who is, from what I can tell from his voice, it's Robert Garcia.
No, it's a newer one that came up that has a bit of a brief preview showing Kenshiro in game as well.
Yeah.
Doing the 100 cracked fist.
So yeah, they run into Biomon, and it turns out Biomon's being chased by the Isnaimon, who is one of the insect Digimon that our heroes fought in the OG adventure.
Is this a summary of 2020, I assume?
First 7 episodes I've watched of 2020, yes. Just to kind of give these guys an idea as to what exactly I saw.
Doesn't seem bad, just bland.
It is. And granted, the hype train music provided by Takayoshi Tanimoto.
Also ready to launch. I will point out he got a fair share of music. Dragon Ball Kai. He did one of the songs for
He did some Super Sentai. Yeah,
Go
Super
on
Sentai
Wings,
stuff.
which is a banger of a song.
I don't doubt that.
for
And
fuck's
his
sake.
first or his debut, his first song
Preparations
credit
complete.
that he had was One Vision from
Take
Digimon. Great
Good.
song. You should go listen to it.
Yeah, and he also did the opening theme song to Juken Sentai Geki.
And
Good.
and as for so when they end up arriving, so they end up being forced into a scenario where they gotta fall down a cliff again, and by an insect Digimon. Sounds familiar.
I think they're rehashing a lot of stuff here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's almost like even though this is a reboot, it's heavily reliant on references to the OG.
Nostalgia,
Because it clearly can't stand on its own.
Once
this
more,
is one-
encoding overload, even though the game is paused.
Like,
What the heck?
like this is supposed to be a brand new continuity, a brand new variant of Digimon Adventure, different from the one we're quite intimately familiar with by this point, considering the amount of material that has come out for it.
Yeah, a lot of material they can work off of.
Yeah, and a lot of new material given, given the additions in that other stuff like Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Hey,
Yeah, I think one of them one of the Digimon games did see a release on the 3DS Japan only.
Digimon World, Next Order, and I'm talking more recent stuff of not, like, older Digimon material.
Okay, I found it. Redigitized Decode. That was one of the.
Yeah,
only-
that, they could also draw from that,
Yeah.
but
Still need to get around to playing that at some point.
they don't.
Yeah. Nope. Whoever was in charge seems like they were so reliant on nostalgia bait.
We
Yeah.
don't have any original ideas, so here.
Fuck it. Let's draw from the original series, the anime.
Here's the keys. They're jiggling right in front of your face. You
Yeah.
like it? You like it?
Yeah, it's literally that one bit from Alex's.
Devil May Cry Netflix review where I jangled my keys when he was talking about the Raccoon City job.
The Raccoon City job, remember? Raccoon City, you like that.
Now what the fuck is... So I can come up with a number of reasons why Dante might have been in Raccoon City during the events of that, and apparently the entire internet has.
Great.
I don't know what the fuck Adi Shankar thinks he was doing there.
I don't
He
know
was-
what the heck.
He was getting laid, that's what. And I'm pretty sure that would work better than
Probably
whatever
getting
I
actual
went for.
favors.
Yeah, getting laid.
Here goes. Lightning shower!
This can't be.
Very nice.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah,
Alright,
it's
we have 60 FPS. Let us try this again.
Yeah.
so.
Very nice.
No.
Oh, it's okay,
Oh,
Tony.
and by
I got
the
you
way-
covered on that. I got you covered on that. So, allow me to play in 3, 2, 1. There you go.
about new?
There we go.
And the worst part about. So.
Here goes. Lightning shower!
And and what makes this even worse is the fact that we were on episode 4, and
Very
guess
nice.
who gets their Digivolution in this episode?
Oh no.
That'd be.
Oh no, Lil
Same
Timmy down
person
the
who-
road.
It's the same. It's the same person who got their Digivolution in the 4th episode of the original show.
Oh no,
Right.
who's that?
Sora.
Ah,
Okay, is that
of
a bad?
course.
Is that a particularly bad thing?
It's jangling the fucking keys, Tony.
That's what they're doing.
Oh, I wouldn't know, because I'm not a Digimon. I'm not the Digimon guy.
I only know it's some
I know it's
And then, of course, we get to... And after spending some time... And it turns out the stuff in Sora's bag happened to be supplies that they'll need for the journey that they're about to take, to which I'm like, that's awfully convenient!
Are they taking the hobbits to Isengard?
Sadly, no. Because that
the
would be
heck?
funny.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
My mom
guess
can
that I
no
do.
longer take that bit in Lord of the Rings Two Towers seriously, just solely because of the meme.
Did you ever show
Like,
her?
I did.
Did you ever show her the thing where the actual actors actually got it?
Yeah, I did. I showed her when Orlando Bloom was doing that after they...
That was shot
They
by
finished-
Peter Jackson, by the
Yeah.
way, on the set of The Hobbit.
Yep. This was after they were finished with filming.
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
And it was hilarious. So...
As God intended it to be.
So the thing is that... so yeah. And apparently Sora just also happened to among the various supplies that Sora happened to have is a tool that could act like a saw that could cut a raft for them. They need to make a raft to get further down on a body of water.
Where did that come
Sounds
from?
familiar, don't
Down
it?
by the river.
And no,
Yeah.
Koji Wada, the late Koji Wada, +7 is not going to accompany us for this.
As he sadly passed away back in 2016.
Yep.
That's a downer.
Along with Yuko Mizutani, the original
And
voice
the
of Sora.
and the OG voice of Tai too.
Oh, Toshihiko Fujita, that was like...
I don't like this. It's too quiet.
Yep.
No sign of Digimon
One of the
anywhere.
last rules...
Something about this feels
Just a
wrong.
year shy.
We better hurry.
Of this
Yeah, in fact, one of Toshihiko Fujita's last roles was Dai from Jump Force, one of the characters from Dragon Quest Dai. Yeah.
Yes. As Alex remembers watching with Benjamin and Seamoose.
Oh, Dragon Quest: The Adventures of Dai.
Yes.
Is that
Alex,
the one?
would you care to regale them as
Is
to
the
your
electromagnetic net
experience
generator
with that?
still functional?
Is that the one
weird-
where?
Well,
That
that's
was a
early.
weird couple of
It
movies.
hasn't been completely destroyed.
That was
That's
the
a pretty-
That was the
Looks
2D
like
animated
those two were
films.
able to keep it
Yeah.
safe.
Dra-
I'll
Dragon
call in a
Quest:
medical
The
team right
Adventure
away
of
to
Dai
take care of
is
them.
one of the
We
most
should be able to get the generator
Dragon
working
Quest
with a few
series that
repairs.
actually did get an official English
I'll do it
dub
myself.
from the Ocean.
We can't let their
Ocean
efforts go to
Studios.
waste. But
Oh,
I need a
neat.
special tool in order to
Yeah.
perform the
They
repairs.
watched it in Japanese.
So I'm going to have to ask for your
Yeah,
help
we
Which
again.
means,
didn't have
yeah,
access
Our
to
base
that.
is in Higashi
which
Shinjuku.
means you
Can
definitely
you go
got
there
to
and
hear
get
the
that
likes
tool
of
for me?
Hatsumi
I'll
Tanizaki,
stay here and start working on whatever
Naga,
other repairs I can.
Kamatsu, Sari Hayami, Kaji, Tomoaki Maeno, and Ai Furihara.
What's with that Digimon? Are they trying to say something?
But anyways,
They want to stay here and help.
So
Well, I guess
yeah,
they can stick
and
around
they
if they
build
want.
they off
Just
screen
as
built
long as
this
they don't get in my
raft
way.
quite
Sorry,
easily, as though it
I'm
were
not
barely
used to
an
being in such
inconvenience,
close
to which I
proximity to
retort with,
Digimon.
yeah, the raft in the original, it took
Anyway,
not only the
let's
efforts
get
of
started.
the Digidestined,
Head over to
but also
Higashi
all the
Shinjuku and get
friends
that
they
tool for
made
me,
along
okay?
the way throughout File Island.
Oh, well, don't you know if we did it exactly the same way as they did in the original, it'd just be boring. It's like, okay, so maybe you should have done something else.
Literally.
It'd just be. So it took them. How long did that take them to make it? Do like a few episodes or something?
The raft got done in the same episode they started, but at the same time, the fact that they realized when they first started, they were like, "Oh, this is gonna take a while," but then Leomon and the others showed up. They're like, "Hey, how about we lend you a hand?"
If it means stopping the demons, right?
And but in this context, all they had was Tai, Sora, a wounded Biomon, and Agumon.
Well, it can't be that much of a big raft from there, man.
They made a pretty sizable raft, my dude.
Like one of the like one day you'd be seeing on like a deserted island movie or something.
Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, it can't be that big. We could just carry like what is it? A small tiny T-Rex and a bird and 2 people.
It's yeah.
2 kids. 2 kids
but
being able to pull that off.
And keep in mind they did that off screen, so we didn't even get to see.
What was
either.
the point of that scene?
We don't even get a montage.
Nope, we don't get a montage.
Rendering this sequence completely pointless.
Literally. So they go up the So they go up the river on the raft, but then Snymon and another Digimon ambush them. So Agumon and Biomon is almost eaten by Snymon, who was preying on her earlier. Or Greymon fends off the other Digimon that was attacking them.
Digimon are attacking! We have to go help now!
And with the...
Well done.
And then with some assistance from Sora, Biomon digivolves into Birdramon and takes out the other... And takes out Snymon before helping Tai and Greymon get across. And then reaching the place that they were supposed to go, but as it turns out, they're being watched by one Ogremon, whom, unlike the version in Digimon Adventure, who despite not being
ready to go,
evil. Well, he was bad, but at the same time, he was one of those so cowardly that that he fights for whoever he considers the strongest.
And the most interesting thing is, well, Bo Billingsley didn't come back. They got Hisao Egawa back.
Yeah, they got Hisao Egawa back, but instead of Bo Billingsley, they got Bill Butts to voice
Butts.
Yeah. Now, granted, I did enjoy Bill's performance as Chocolata and Master Masculine in Bleach. But at the same time, it's like there's not even a character to latch onto with Ogremon other than he's taking orders from
Devimon's
Devimon.
injured. Don't worry.
Kind of like in the original.
Devimon.
He just kind of takes it for granted.
Should good.
Okay. Sure thing.
Now it's time for me.
Dude, whatever you say.
Okay. Yeah.
Dude,
Now what's even stranger is
Now
that
the generator's
he
activated.
even got to come
I'll
back
take
to
Black
voice
Gatomon. They
Ogremon
need
in
rest
Time
and
Stranger.
proper.
Yep, as we heard earlier.
That'd be.
And the thing is that Ogremon in the original series, what we knew about him was that he had some unexplained beef with Leomon on that. That could basically just amount to, oh, you are my rival, oh, let us fight.
Let us fight to the battle of death.
And Leomon was like, I don't have time to battle you right now. Oh, I gotta
in the middle of a crisis.
I gotta find out the source of the I gotta find the source of the black gears and stop them.
And Leomon would be like to Ogremon, how about new?
God damn it.
So
and then afterwards, in order to get him off his ass, it's gonna be like this.
So yeah, then, and so then Ogremon. Eventually, in the Dark Masters, our Ogremon would then and just kind of end up being roped into helping our heroes after Joe helped to make a makeshift sling for him out of toilet paper of all things.
Probably better material to do that, Joe.
And a toilet paper sling.
Moved by the Digidestin's empathy for him, despite the fact that he was their sworn enemy earlier.
You're back. Great work out there.
Had decided
the route to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building secure. We can head to Nishi Shinjuku from there. And take a look at this. Here's a miniaturized version of an electromagnetic net generator. This bad boy may be small, but it packs a punch.
V-Tamer actually had Leomon survive.
Amazing! Wouldn't you agree? I sure think so. But
because Leomon in the Digimon franchise is basically Kenny from South Park.
So even I haven't had a chance to see it in action yet. You folks ought to be the ones to give it a test drive. It might come in handy.
So,
well now, we're going to have our hands full from here on out.
So Leomon,
the route behind the park to the government building has been secured. Take this device and head in that direction.
And Ogremon, after all is said and done, just decides, I'm just gonna go my own way because he goes, hey, I can't be seen around you guys. I'm a bad virus type Digimon.
Hey, y'all are a bunch of losers.
Basically, he's acting like a big tsundere.
Hey,
of course.
See you later, losers.
He doesn't want to admit that he actually enjoyed being around them.
The treasure!
It's like Bowser in the Mario movie where it's like, he kind of likes Mario and Luigi.
But the thing is, Bowser was actually willing to admit it. And it made him reluctant to go help out with his son, Bowser Jr. But then, he was all like, you know what? I'm a dad. I gotta impress.
It was like,
stay back, Inori. Something's wrong.
Not really.
You can't blame him because it is partially on him for at least putting up that sort of vision of himself for his son.
That thing contained
and at the same time, it's also him
abilities.
realizing, hey, his minions
So the
also
only way to
still
stop
love
Titamon now would be to...
he took that out.
Ready to launch.
It was like,
so...
It was like, give Bowser work credits. Still good boss.
Good boss and a good father.
Good.
Yeah. So
better dad than Shinji's dad.
Pilot the Eva. Evangelion.
Bitch, you get in that mecha and shut your ass up.
So then, and they end up. So meanwhile, Izzy's and Tentomon is flying about out inside the digital space that they're in, and then they just get swallowed up by Waymon.
Wait, does he know the way?
Waymon.
No.
You know the way.
Waymon in the original series was at first mind controlled by Devimon's Black Gear, simply one of the last two that our heroes found.
Devimon sounds
and
like
then
a fish.
he kinda is. Not in the sense that he gets jobbed out easily, no. The Digidestin they had to sacrifice Angemon to beat that fucker.
Yeah.
No.
Devimon.
No, Devimon... No, Devimon's a bitch in the sense that he is just... petty as fuck and evil.
Yeah.
Let's also keep in mind the way he demonstrated and what happens to those who fail to follow orders. Grabs Ogremon, drops him, he explodes, but then, and Leomon's like, I wasn't looking, can you do it again? To which then, and Devimon's like, Ogremon, return to me!
And then doing it again.
Yep, he drops him again.
Were you looking this time?
No, Leomon's just like, do it again?
Alright.
Can you go one more time? I think I like that.
So...
He's like, how about I do it on you then?
Let me get out Omega Manifesti. So, Tony, Zero, watch this soul digitalization.
Soul digitalization!
Okay, so time for the Sky King.
Oh!
Yeah, they bust out a
That is not at all what it looked like beforehand.
Yeah.
Soul digitalization was just him firing a barrage of projectiles at his enemy. Whereas here, he just summons a whole ass dragon into the fire projectiles. So yeah, Izzy's just inside Waymon while Ty and Sora get a bit of a lore dump from the spirit of Valdermon.
Valdermon or Elder?
Valder, Valdur.
Wonder if we've got to Baldur's Gate at some point.
Anyway, so Valdermon explains that there was a war between in Light and Dark, a war between Light and Darkness, about as generic as you could possibly get, and aside from the
God damn it, Leon! I'm trying to go down. Now you're fucking dead.
And aside from the two other archangels that had assisted, which were Ophanimon and Seraphimon, there were also 6 other celestial Digimon that helped out, and it just so happened to be the mega forms of each of our respective partners in the series. To which I'm like, wow, so
what are you guys
subtle.
doing here? You guys are trying to hide it.
Okay, not even trying to give us the long game stuff.
Meanwhile,
Give me back that treasure!
At least give a little bit of a tug.
They don't. Keep in mind, this is literally like in the first 5 episodes, we're already getting this lore dump. When this is something reserved for, much later in the show.
How many episodes is this supposed to be?
67.
And we're already getting that deep into the lore.
You would, and most Digimon series would be around like 15 episodes.
Or at least Tom Rush stated
maybe about episode 15 or so.
Yeah, exactly. Even Digimon Frontier waited before, or giving us a bit more, giving us a lore dump. And that's among one of my least favorite series in the entire franchise.
Is it going to be worse than this, though, for what you've seen?
Well, like, Deca Ranger's only like 4 episodes, and I think at some point
And Patrons ended up with a lore dump when our heroes were eventually go to the digital world more than halfway through the show. Oh, but the only reason why they waited that long to do this was because of the fact that, after the most part, they weren't really, focusing on the digital world. They were more focusing on the human world. They kind of made it like a monster of the week
Based on the readings from your Digivice,
basically pulling a bit of a
space-time disturbance is underway.
Yeah, a bit of a Super Sentai.
The very space-time disturbance that's
Sentai, Kamen Rider,
erased Dr. Yuki,
usually like
who
this
adopted
reserved for like
from
early
existence.
Kamen
And it's not like Digimon is shy about their Sentai or Kamen Rider references, because we've got... Because keep in mind, I jokingly referred to Stingmon as Kamen Rider Stingmon.
Disruptions to the laws of time and space.
Like, Alex flat out said it that he looked like a Kamen Rider when we watched Adventure 2.
Shinjuku's in real trouble.
So, So after the lore dump, which Izzy also receives through communication with the others, the group are the two parties are attacked by separate.
All of this happened because of Titamon.
Dokuguma
Because of
who
us
web up
Digimon.
the roof of the area.
It was our
while
fault
also
that you
mind
lost your
controlled by
family
a
members too.
bat-like creature.
You don't need to apologize.
And a group of
After all,
aquatic Digimon that set themselves
don't
upon
hold any grudge
Waymon
against Digimon.
for Izzy and
God damn it.
Digimon
Truly
escape.
happy to have met you, Digimon. If I hadn't,
And this is
I'd
keep in mind,
probably
and
still
keeping
be in
in,
a very
in
sad
tune with
place.
the OGs and
I've
whatnot.
spent so long hating
Episode
the
5
past
is
deep in
when
my heart
Tentomon
that
finally digivolves to
I don't want to
Commentarymon.
hate anything ever again.
Just
I want
like
to
in the
hold on to how I
original,
feel now.
only...
These emotions,
Knowing
the part of me that cares for you.
Yeah, and on top of that, Izzy had a bit of
I never want
characterization
them
with
to be
his
drowned out by dark
inquisitive
thoughts.
mind.
Inori.
If I have to hate
Izzy
anything,
is a curious
I
soul,
think it should be conflict.
all as befitting with his
Conflict
crest, as the
robs
crest of
people of those
knowledge.
they care about.
He doesn't
I think I
just
get it.
know things
In that
and
case, let's put a stop to it
things
ourselves.
and whatnot.
Let's end this
He's
conflict.
someone who wants to know things. If there's something he doesn't know about,
Here goes. Lightning shower.
he'll be like, hey, I want to know about this.
Very nice.
But then, of course, they just reduce it to, oh, he's the smartest of the group. It is! We had a whole episode during the separation part of Digimon on Adventure 1 where
remain in your current location.
Get
out of there!
Power of the treasure
where
is
we see
out
Izzy
of control.
he fall into a trap and is
Come
tricked
on,
by
what?
Bodymon to give up his inquisitive heart, which in the dub is just his curiosity. But it's synonymous, so.
The power of the treasure is the power of the hero, Chronomon. If I really am Chronomon reborn, like everyone says, then I should be able to handle the power, even if it's out of control.
And, yeah, they beat the asses of the Digimon that were attacking them, but unfortunately the temple had fallen before they could hear the rest of the story. How convenient.
Oops.
And they have to go off to to the Cloud Continent. And wow, they gotta go from wow, their next objective is a continent.
Hooray.
We're really speed running this shit.
So when are they going to be going into
What?
when are they going to get into Omniverse?
I mean, Digimon kind of already has that, and has enough Outerverse arguments here and there. Or it's just...
Not exactly handled the best.
Well, they can have the feats to... Well, they would likely have the feats to be able to carry that. It's just... You know.
It's like at that... I'm just saying more so at some point, with how far they're escalating things, it's like, they may as well get to that point.
I
Boom
changed
shakalaka.
Omegamon can pretty much erase the cosmology. And
What
Yggdrasil,
happened?
one of the deities of Digimon. Oh no, I can't connect to the operator. Whatever shall I do?
Oh, the humanity.
So we get to the...
Never mind.
So after our heroes end up... So after
Yeah.
all that, we end up getting a teaser for are the only person in this entire show who has any semblance of fucking character at all, Mimi.
Played by Susie Young and Marika Kono.
Now, Mimi wasn't exactly a favorite among Digimon fans. Now, a lot of people...
for understandable reasons.
Yeah, for understandable reasons, since, her character is not really the most easily understood. Because even though she is spoiled, she still has a heart of gold.
Yes.
Because that's the whole point of her crest, purity. Oh, and speaking of Digimon deities, here are some of the forms that our deities have taken.
Huh?
Cute
How did
anime.
people get here?
Cute anime girls and one
Space-time
anime
disturbance, huh? What a pain.
Feels something straight out of Rose
Hey,
and
Homeros. I think they must have come from your world.
Yeah, Kunlun, Homeros, and Yggdrasil.
The current's all blocked up.
Just
That's
looking at these
probably
three,
why Homeros is so
definitely
sleepy.
feels something out of Rose and
Well,
Maiden.
I guess we better get serious about finding a solution.
Kunlun is also
What a
the
huge
name of the place
pain.
where
Sorry, but could we
what's
ask
his
you people
name?
to leave?
Iron Fist trained Daddy Red.
Just think of all this as a bit of bad luck. And with that said, goodbye now.
Oh, the place is shaking. What's going on?
Oh no, I think the neighbors
Those
upstairs
three are
are
known
starting
as
to
hosts.
exercise.
They exist in a dimension outside the world, one we
They're
normally
breathing
can't
very
perceive.
hard and something is
They were
squeaking.
made by the higher being who created the world. Their child
I've
forms
seen
are only so they
I
can
think I
interact
got
with
followed
us.
this meme.
This higher
I've seen
being
the thing
seeks
where it's like
balance in
someone
the
who's playing
world.
like
The
Wii
three
Fit or
hosts
like
follow
a
its
running
will,
game.
managing the
It
order
sounds
of
like
things.
that, like a
It's rare
breathing
to
of
see them
Oh.
together.
Never
The fact
forget
we're
the
seeing them
freaking
more often
SGB
suggests we
whenever
may
they were
be
doing
facing
the
a crisis.
Switch sports.
They've been watching you closely for some time now.
Running minigame.
They told me to give you this.
Yggdrasil's form in this game is based
As long as
off
the order of the world is in peril,
of their
I'm sure
appearance
you'll see them again.
as Norn.
Yeah, let me go ahead and leave it for you guys here in broadcast. Me just got brain damage. The proceeding will result in a life-threatening injury. Listen to me now. Stop fucking running. Stop King Shaw.
What the heck? Let me see this. Oh. What the heck is this from?
You to stop. Do not finish the course. I'm begging you. Do not finish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This looks like, yeah.
stop.
Wii Sports. Okay, what are the... Okay. That's...
Homeostasis is in this context is the one that oversees the balance of this game's verse. Or that's what they refer to as the Supreme Being. Granted, it is not Digimon's variant of God, which is introduced in V-Tamer's manga. But it is, however, pretty much close enough. If you get what I mean.
Didn't know Takahito played a character that kind of looks like Keanu Reeves, like a dragon.
Speaking of like a dragon, did you see that
Stranger
game that was
than
kind of like it, that was gonna be
Oh.
that was gonna star Don
Yeah.
Lee, is essentially canceled?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Toshi
'cause-
NetEase kind of distanced himself away, and
They were like, yeah, no more
Which is a
money.
shame because I was really looking forward to
Toshihiro-
that. I like Don Lee.
yeah,
Now-
and Toshihiro Toshi seemed like he had a bright idea, good idea. Would have loved to play. The shame that project seemed like it got canned.
Yeah.
So, Oh, anyway, our hero, Tai and Sora... Tai and Sora wander about out further in the digital world to try to find a way to get into the ocean so that they could cross it. But then they end up getting caught in a trap set by Mimi and Palmon. And as it turns out, Mimi's been in the digital world for a decent enough time to become a quote-unquote ruler of a group of Tanemon. But she's not, you know, abusing them like she was with the Geckomon and Otamamon. Because that part ended up coming when she started to let power consume her. Essentially losing her purity.
Yeah.
And if she lost her purity, then her crest would never glow, and Palmon would never digivolve. The only reason they were letting her push them around like that was because they needed her singing voice to wake up their Lord Shogun Geckomon, who apparently took the biggest L in a karaoke contest. This is actually true in both the English and Japanese versions.
Yeah. That's gotta be one crazy karaoke contest.
And he fell asleep for hundreds of years. But Mimi comes in, starts singing the ending theme, I Wish. Yeah. But she at first feels the venue needs to be a bit better, but then she at first starts to forget the lyrics, and then she feels the venue could use a touch-up and whatnot, but then she eventually gets a bit greedier and greedier as it goes on.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get down for the night, y'all.
Alright, see you around, Tony.
I'm probably gonna wind up ending it soon too, because this is... Seems like OBS is getting worse and worse.
It's like,
alright.
What the heck is
special content?
Yes. No. I swear to God, it's like, if that keeps up, I have to find
I just want to finish my
yes.
recap of the stuff I saw. Junomon got dressed off screen.
Is that you?
So
yeah, I'm back. So, Hiroko, what are you doing here?
So at first Mimi seems very doesn't think that she should be going off to help the others, but then after Izzy shows them all video footage through his communication, which also reveals
seriously, you showing up as young as you were before, after going missing for 80 whole years,
in that the real world is operating as though we're
it's like you said,
as though we're done,
you're like that
by
guy with the shield. Hey, you mind if I make a video about this sometime?
Yes.
Never mind that. Is it really true my dad hasn't come home since I left? I don't think he considers this home anymore. Seems like he was only keeping this house.
However, through some encoding and whatnot, Izzy was able to get enough video.
All he said to me was, "Look after the place."
Footage together, which showed Mimi's grandfather, who turns out he's a traitor.
That'd be my guess.
As in,
out
he
there
trades
trying
goods
to learn
all
why
around.
you vanished. Lots of other crazy stuff happened back then too.
He's offering to help out,
huge uproar
provide
over an
power,
explosion in
while
Nishi
Tokyo is
Shinjuku.
slowly losing power
Digimon
through the
started
blackouts, to
pouring
which I'm
out
like,
of the blast site, like I'm talking tons of them.
we actually get
So
insight
many
on
that
one of these
not even the
these
government
black
can keep it
characters,
under
thus
wraps.
giving her an
So
actual
basically,
character.
everyone knows Digimon exists.
Somebody within the team.
Mimi actually
So what you're saying
Mimi is
Digimon
endeared by her
weren't
grandfather's
back in your world,
efforts and
Agent?
decides that she wants to help out after all. But then Ogremon and company
also
come
mean
in to
something
try to
else is
attack
true.
them. And
Future.
and which they
can be
set up
changed.
traps for, but then
Hey, Hiroko.
and as
Have there been any other
Greymon
big
and
changes?
Bergermon are fighting against some of
You
Ogremon's
saw that
minions.
huge wall in Nishi
Gremogimon,
Shinjuku, right?
Ogremon
That's the wall of
Gremogimon
hope.
attacks Palmon,
Basically, the
and
symbol
Mimi
of the Digimon district.
tries to save her and pleads her to
Digimon
get it
district?
out, but Palmon can't.
Maybe
and
it would be better to call it
same with her.
an isolation zone.
And
A
then
way to
Palmon
keep all the
Digivolves
Digimon in one
Pokemon, beats the
location.
ass, and then
So
and
those people
Ogremon
staring at me.
is humiliated by having one of his
Yeah,
friends
they probably thought you
taken
were a
off by
Digimon that
Greymon.
got over the wall. If you get
They head
reported to
off.
DSAT,
They say
they'll
goodbye.
nab you,
Look
no
at the
questions
gal.
asked, and
They say
send you
goodbye to
straight back
Tanemon.
to the district.
and head off to
DSAT
the
is
ocean.
the anti-Digimon task force.
Then we get
They're
to
really strict, and they use military
Joe's
force to keep
episode.
Digimon in check.
Oh,
That's horrible.
Hey, Joe,
by
what do you know?
Takeshi
They're an offshoot
Kusao,
of public
known for
safety.
Future Trunks, and Kai Kiskin,
that's
Guilty
enough
Gear,
about that
and
for
of
now.
course, him.
I still want to know what you guys were up to the past 8 years. That's way more important.
Damon Mills does
I'll
not
whip up some dinner so
sound
you can tell
at
me
all
all
like
the details
either
while you
Michael
eat.
Lindsay or Robbie Damon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
He-
I'll tell you everything.
Hell,
A lot has
at this
happened
point,
after all.
I would rather take the guy that they got for the uncut discotheque dubs. He sounds way
yeah.
better
Eli
With it.
Farmer, I think, yeah.
with as little material as he had. He sounds way better. Mills is turning in a very mediocre performance here. Not that there's any.
Mills was only good because he could do a good impression of Chris Ayres as Frieza. I don't think he's
Granted-
ever impressed me in any other role he's done.
Granted,
Even
I'd
in the anime
And
Judy
frankly,
Tyson.
I have my own favorite
fun
versions
fact,
of Lord
the-
Frieza. I feel like you maybe could have gotten a hold of a certain little Karibo before you would have gotten a hold of Damon fucking Mills.
You know, the funny thing is, I feel like Martin also kind of just shouldn't get a whole lot of voice roles these days because dude
Look at what
is
happened.
a fucking shill for SAG-AFTRA.
Oh, dude, I don't even know what the hell his... how do you... He's not even part of SAG, is he?
As far as I know.
I think what is technically his wife or whatever that Marin Miller
Thing
is.
is because Marin has become something.
Yeah, and I think I remember meeting with back when they were called Marianne Miller.
Anyway, but
What
yeah,
I was about.
but yeah,
right.
Alex,
I forgot about.
Alex, quite honestly, I kind of prefer Mills as Naklevar in Bleach. He sounded all right there.
And what's funny is that he
Yeah.
was also in a show called Judy Tyson, which, by the way, was directed by Vic Mignogna for
Like,
side.
like Naklevar and Grimchow's bit in that one clip I showed you. Oh, he just really sells the idea of the supposed
Wait,
coward.
You're...
We're with DSAT. We've received
Only
citizen
if you
reports
promise
of the
that I'm not
Digimon
gonna
outside
die!
of the district.
Inori.
Could you put that in writing? Okay, that does it. I'm definitely
Digimon
not
presence
stopping.
confirmed. Come with us. You'll be detained in the Digimon
Whole
district.
bunch of dead BSAA guys. These quarters took a lot more reason.
I ask that you two
No
fill out the
muss, no
voluntary
muss.
as well.
That's my style.
Why were you harboring a rogue Digimon?
Who are you guys?
There's no point
And
trying
where
to
do you
protect
get off
them, you
popping
know.
up out of
Their
nowhere
kind will
like
turn
that?
on you at the drop of a hat.
For real? That means we're like basically on the same side.
All right.
Kill Kurosaki
We
as a
won't
team.
try to resist, but... Don't you
And then
remember us?
suddenly, as Grimjow's about
Now that you
to
mention
catch
it,
up to
Turn
me,
your
like,
phone
it does
side
look
way.
like I've seen you somewhere before.
Where's your captain? Captain Karemi.
You know Captain Karemi? On that day 8 years ago, the captain was mercilessly attacked by Digimon.
I can confirm, yeah, Vic was in
That's
fact
why
the
he's no
director
longer
for
with
Judy
us.
Tyson. Yep.
Yep. And
Take them
so,
all into custody. We're withdrawing. Hurry.
Yes, sir.
So Joe is just also happened to have ended up in the digital world, found Gomamon, and he's just sitting there studying.
Get in there.
Just
You know
minding
how-
his own business.
You know how Joe was studying was kind of a
What's wrong with those guys?
Endlessly studying was kind of a
So,
minor comedic trait
wonder what's
based
going
off
to happen to
that
us.
almost that kind of escalated into even his parents were starting to worry about him.
Yeah.
The same parents he felt were pressuring him into becoming a doctor.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Mm.
Ooh,
Who are you?
we got a cat lady
Fair
here.
question. Not like you'd recognize me dressed this way.
Wow, we really didn't last a whole lot, did we?
I used to be a public safety officer.
Nope.
You don't
We
remember?
got to.
Anyway,
We fucking
We've
died.
spoken several times in the past.
anyway, so
Oh,
oh,
that's right.
so Joe
I'm
is
glad you
insistent
remember.
on studying
Allow me to
and
introduce
doing nothing
myself
but
again.
studying in the digital
I'm
world.
Asuna
And this is
Shiraki.
after Tai and Sora
you
try
used
to
to
cross
be.
the ocean on birds
You
from
aren't
when
with
they get
public
stopped by
safety anymore?
Gessomon.
I can't accept the current system that
And
allows
had to be
innocent
saved by
Digimon to be
Gomamon's
harmed.
marching fishes.
Recently,
Rare usage
all rogue
of
Digimon
marching
that are
fishes actually
apprehended are
being
documented
useful.
as having been sent to the district.
And Jedi is
But
the
my
only, and Dark
investigations
Jedi
have
is the
shown
only
that
guy
certain
who got
Digimon
hit
are
in the
being sent
face
to this
by
underground
one.
base instead. I don't have any proof,
Bitch, you
but
are.
my
You
gut
get
tells
hit
me
by
they're
a
being
fucking
used as
fish.
test subjects.
It-
Subjects.
There's
And
someone who'd like to
so-
meet you. Truth be told,
So yeah, Joe
I'm
is
here
just
at this
sitting,
person's request.
just gonna,
I'll help you
just choosing
escape.
to sit around
But you'll
and
need to
study.
do as I say from this point on.
Because he believes that, because he's just. You remember when Joe used to be like the oldest member of the
Look
group,
over there.
and based off of that,
Yeah.
he tried to take some level of
It's
responsibility for, or getting his
Someone's
friends
coming.
to safety,
This way.
or at least seeking out some adult supervision.
Yeah.
Very good. The nature of these Digimon
Yeah,
records would
we
be
don't
laid bare to us
get
in no
that
time at all.
from him at all.
I can barely notice Dr. Simmons'
Joe
absence.
doesn't strike me as someone who is a
Unlike that
responsible
coward who
adult,
quit and ran away. When I have a job to do,
or is
I
someone
do
who
it.
wears his heart
Escaping
on
this
his
place is our
sleeve.
top priority now.
Even the
Come
sense
on.
that he's honest about the fact that he's scared out of his wit and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, Joe is very true to himself,
Yeah.
but
How true to himself exactly?
but here it's just the only character that's grafted onto him is his need for studying.
Yeah.
Do it!
Somebody seemed like they really wanted to try to flamerize him at all heck.
Yeah.
I feel the need. The
This
need
underground
to
passage
study.
doesn't have any surveillance cameras yet and is off the
Gomamon
sentry
lures
routes. It should
Gessomon
be
to
safe.
the
Oh,
shoreline.
Hey,
And
long time no speak. It's Simmons. It's good
And at
to
first the
hear you're
Digimon try to
okay.
fight, and at first
Things have
Greymon
been
and
pretty hectic
Pokemon
on
try
my
to
end.
fight him,
I was forced
as
to
they're
transfer
the only
from the public
Digimon
safety
in decent
office to
condition at that point.
where I was then ordered
Fight.
to develop a
But
weapon
then,
for eliminating
and Pokemon
Digimon.
gets dragged underwater, and
Eliminating
Gessomon tries to take out
I said
Gomamon.
no,
Then
of course.
Joe
Where's the beauty in something like that?
would bite
I told them
Gomamon
that the esteemed Dr.
unwillingness
Yuki would
to
never
stick
build anything
around
like a weapon for
and
mass
help
murder.
him, and despite his insistence that he's
That name needs no introduction
kind
here
of
in
getting
Japan, I'm
that he's
sure.
being a
There's
bother
no
in
one
the
I
past,
respect
which
more
is
than
not
him.
something Joe
So
would ever
I
say.
quit the public safety
Oh,
office.
yeah, it's certainly out of
And
character.
now I'm researching something far more important than I ever have.
Is
The
if this is
natural
supposed
laws
to
of
be
this world.
Joe Kiddo,
There's a place
Kiddo,
deep
I'm
beneath
not
Shinjuku
feeling that.
called Rebellion Village. That's where my research space is currently located. What say we reconnect and have a
Gomamon digivolves into Ikakumon
Dr. Simmons
and,
made this special
and
suit
beats
I'm
the
wearing
ass
too.
out of Gessomon.
While I don't share her
And then
taste in
helps the
fashion,
others across.
I definitely share her
That's where
ideas.
my viewing of it came to an end
What our
because
former employers are
the
doing
site
is
that
wrong,
I was
and we
using to
can't
watch
simply
it
turn a blind
decided,
eye.
no, you're not
We'd
watching
greatly
it either.
appreciate your help in our efforts.
like, no,
Follow me.
you already
I'll
experienced
guide
enough
you
of
to
this
Rebellion
hellhole.
Village.
As for the voice acting itself, I feel like Ben Disc and his Shoutmon, I'm like, or not Shoutmon, Agumon. Honestly, at this point, it's just Shoutmon.
Yeah.
I liked him fine as Shoutmon, but at the same time, this is not Agumon. This is just Shoutmon.
Yeah. Come on, at this point, if you're gonna follow a similar vein as the Japanese, you might as well kept some of the actual Digimon creatures. You know.
I don't even know how many of the original Japanese voices for the Digimon were kept.
Actually, I can look that up. Let's see.
Well,
Chika
I mean,
Sakamoto.
yeah, he's one of those. Yeah, that makes sense because you can hardly have Agumon without her as the voice.
And I'm looking at Tailmon. I think. Here, look up Agumon real quick, 'cause I heard in one point they got her original VA back from the anime, but in this one, and I think one of the O2 movies, she was played by Mie Sonozaki.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know if it's due to.
And Alex, in case you're wondering why Gatomon has the name Tailmon in Japanese, it's because it's meant to sound exotic.
Yeah, Yuka Tokumitsu.
Oh, like how Tara was called
Digimon.
Tina in Japanese.
Yeah? Like, Tailmon is exotic to, like Japanese speakers, since, that's... Oh, it's English. It's being placed onto it.
I'll have Dr. Simmons explain the situation here.
Meanwhile, our version
should be
is
just up ahead.
Gato, which it stays true to the
Spanish for cat.
Well, not only that, but it also stays true to the whole naming convention of like onomatopoeia and whatnot. Like Gato sounds like
Okay, actually, okay, scratch that. I just looked up. Yeah, Yuka Tokumitsu did come back for Try and even Zero to the beginning, but the Digimon Adventure 2020 was like the one strange exception where she wasn't brought back.
Because they brought back most of the Mehcast.
Chainsaw Duel. I lost.
Mehcast, the original.
And I believe the only Digidestin that did technically come back was Megumi Han as Takaru, since she previously voiced TK in the Digimon Adventure PSP game.
Huh. I'm guessing something happened to his OG Seiyu.
Yeah, it was with Hiroko Konishi. She did shed some light into why she was. She didn't get as many roles later on in her career. It was like around the same time when the Me Too movement happened.
Damn. That's a shame.
Yeah. In a way, she kind of got blacklisted from what I read. By some... Yeah, it's kind of like in a similar...
Diagonal pipes.
...vein of like being blue-balled or just screwed over.
Blackballed.
Yeah. Blackballed.
Well.
Blue-balled means
It's
something
been
completely
80
different.
Years.
But,
That's quite a long time. I assume you got the details from Asuna?
Zeno
Public safety
Robinson
changed after
doesn't
Captain
sound
Kurumi
like
retired due to injury.
anything different from most of
Seeing
his
how
other
low they've
roles
stooped
that
makes
he's
me
had
sick.
over in his career.
Wanted to find a way
And if
to
I'm being completely honest,
coexist
I
with
wasn't
Digimon.
exactly too thrilled
And
with
as I
him
got
playing
to know them,
Tomoro Tenma.
I learned all you did 8 years ago. But then you suddenly
He started to become a bit
Many of the
overused.
Digimon were worried about what became of you, you know?
And it's,
so tell me,
and it's like,
what have you been doing for the past
It's basically
8
the
years?
same thing that people criticized Bryce Papenbrook for, which was,
I see.
this voice
You're
actor
telling me
is
you
playing
traveled through time? It sounds like something out of Agent
like
Alpha.
the generic shonen
Oh, yeah,
protagonist
you're right.
kind of deal.
There was a whole thing about the
Oh,
mystery
man,
of
I
time
gotta
travel
imagine
in the
the
second half
hellhole.
of the
What
series.
shit I get if I typecast a
Wait a
certain
sec.
actor that I like.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
hell, how many times has Takahito Koyasu played the villain?
That is true, and at the very least.
Or Norio
It's the single
Wakamoto.
greatest piece
Yeah,
of fiction ever.
especially
All those
one of the few
gadgets in the
times
show
where
were works
Dr.
of
Hiro
pure
Koyasu was
art.
playing a villain.
It was so
King
popular in my
Fighters.
home country,
I was like,
they did
oh,
a
thank you.
live-action
I mean,
remake.
for the time being.
Actually,
Bleach, he
I'll
plays
let you in on
friggin'
a little
Sashay.
secret. That suit
Yeah,
Asuna
I
is
mean,
wearing
and
is
when he's not
based on
playing
the outfit
villain,
of a new
he
character
was,
they
Yosho
introduced for the
Tenchi Muyo.
remake.
Don't stare at me like that. It's embarrassing.
One of the people that I
You're
think
the one who
is-
donned
used
the
to watch
cat
Agent
suit,
Alpha all the
woman.
time, but I don't remember there being any character who looked like that.
Well, the live-action remake wasn't very well received, even though I love it to bits. But
Live-action
this couldn't
remakes
be
are
more
never
perfect. The two of
Yeah.
them look like you're straight out of a scene
except for
from the
Cinderella.
original.
That was actually okay.
That's true.
And
Your
the
outfit
Junomon
does look a
remake.
lot like the main characters, Agent.
Agent Alpha was a hero. Sadly, with the way my old colleagues have been acting,
And
they can be
and
called the exact
Yatko
opposite.
doesn't really
Apologies for the
sound
tangent, but allow me to give you my
at all.
interpretation of what happened to you over the past 8 years. I believe
Like-
that the future actually splits into different paths. Alternatively, you could say
Like,
there are
compared
multiple
to the
worlds.
likes of Mona Marshall,
Take
who
your
is
traveling
good
through
sound
time, for
boy.
example. That
This is kind of
afternoon,
the same
we had
issue I
created
took
a new
with Amy
split,
Palin
a
as
new
Tails
path for the world.
for Sonic
While
and
we
the
may
little
be
kids
in a
version,
different
where it's
world,
like,
the
she doesn't
trajectory
even
of
try to
both
sound like
worlds
a boy.
remains largely the same. As proof, you
Kate
said a
Higgins
war
and
between
Colleen
Digimon brought
O'Shaughnessy,
about
especially
global
Shaughnessy,
collapse, right?
did at least try.
Well, that's happening right now as we speak.
And
Ask the Digimon for more details. The village chief
I
wanted to
didn't
meet
really
with you
get
anyway.
enough of AJ Beckles to gauge him on his performance as Matt so far, but it's like there's barely any character to work with as is.
You know what
So-
Tails should have been? And you know how Tails' voice should have been? Tails' voice should have just started sounding like this for no fucking reason at one point.
I don't think that would have
Just
been
really,
That wouldn't exactly
really
pan out well.
hyperactive and kind of aggressive.
I was expecting the voices from the Sonic Adventure. It's like, hey, fools, what?
Marukimon!
The doctor told me everything.
Oh,
Jesus
nothing.
Christ,
I'm
Dale.
just working
It's
on
like-
been some
building a
time.
fucking awesome
I'm glad
It's
to
like,
see you
airplane.
all
Jesus,
safe.
it's like, Jesus Christ, Dale, what do you sound like you're on a
What
sugar
happened to
rush?
you?
You're about to
Why are you in this
go
world?
take a
Oh,
go to the
no.
restroom.
No,
Lost our
no,
war with
it's
the
cocaine.
Titans. With no other avenue of escape
So
open,
you're basically
my
wanting him
comrades
to
and I
sound
fled
like
here.
his variant from.
we are in an awful state, with no means of
there's
contacting
something
those
about
who remained in
of
Iliad,
series,
even to let them know we are safe.
where he's voiced by
I
Mick
guess.
Lauer.
Wow.
Sure.
Isn't it hard
Oh,
for you
fuck
to live
you.
here?
Oh shit.
Indeed it is. Many
Not
humans here
joking.
look upon us as the
Being
enemy,
like,
and it is true
I
that we
feel
have
like that
caused
might have been
considerable
that might be
damage.
part of why
But
some
how did it get
elements
this
of the
way?
series are getting delayed. It's
Truth be
because
told,
Mick Lauer
human
plays quite a
reasoning
few
eludes me.
characters.
Naturally,
Just
I am aware
like
that there
Jason
are others like
Marnoka and
yourselves
Frank
who
Tadaro
are
played
capable
quite a
of
few characters
coexisting
in
with
Young
Digimon.
Justice and the DC
However,
Abridged universe.
it would appear the greater part of humanity is loath to do
Like-
so.
I look
But
The
nothing good ever
the
comes of
Matilda,
conflict.
and it's
We always lose
a
more than we
fucking-
gain.
Detective Looker.
You may be right.
Pokemon Master.
Almost
Yet the
an
issue
exact
of fact is
copy
that we find
of
ourselves
the,
besieged by two threats. If we
of
fail
the
to face
triple
either,
shot
we will
from
have no future. Thus, we must risk our very existence to combat this
So
crisis.
Yako, and Yako,
Sounds like
yeah,
a
and
do-or-die
Yako was
situation.
Izzy doesn't really sound.
While the history and
and all
circumstances
that,
seem to differ between my world and the
doesn't
one
really
there,
sound like a boy.
there's likely one single fact
Then there's
that remains the same.
Tentamon, who is voiced by Christopher
The
Swindle,
Shinjuku
who's doing
Inferno is sparked by an intense
Garurumon's
conflict.
voice, but not
And you're
Gabumon's
in the middle of
voice.
it.
But
That
yet
voice is
Dave-
done by
You
Dave
have to put a
Mitchell.
stop to this war.
It's like, what
Do
the heck
everything in
happened?
your power to
Why
bring
is it
all
Dave
three
Mitchell
sides to a
voicing
ceasefire.
in all of
I'll come
Gabumon's
right out and
form?
say it.
It's like,
This
if
is
you
the
guys
only
want to
way
go
to
for
prevent the
more
end
in line
of
to
the
the
world.
Japanese, you might as well have Dave P. Mitchell do all of Gabumon's evolutions.
He can
Yes.
do
What
all
is
of
it?
Gabumon's evolutions. And
Yeah.
dude's got a deep enough voice. He's even the current voice of Knuckles, for crying out loud. Granted, I'm not a really big fan of his voice as
Isn't there
Knuckles,
some
but
way forward that doesn't involve
heck,
war?
hey, it's fine. Hey,
We have suffered injury and
I
great
know.
loss. This is a battle to get back what we have lost. Even if I were to forbid fighting,
I doubt many would heed my words.
Shermie
Thus, I cannot do so without demanding
What
conditions.
exactly?
I'm not
What
saying I
exactly
want you to
differs
claim everything,
this performance
but at the
from
very
her,
least,
or as
I would
Sora
ask
than
that our
her
major
performance
villages
as
be freed.
Asuna?
If this could be accomplished
That's
in
all I
words
get
alone,
out of her. Asuna,
then there could be nothing better.
Asuna,
And if we are
you.
able to ascertain that
And as
even
much as
some
I
of the
like
Titans have
Asuna
withdrawn,
as a
a
character, since
ceasefire
at
could
least
be an
unlike
option.
Kirito, she actually exhibits character.
And here's and speaking of Sora, Biomon
Good call.
is now played by Terra Sands.
Let's get over there and get those villages free from Titan
It's like,
control.
okay, we went from
First up,
Jeremy
we
Lay
need to talk to the
playing Biomon
Titans. That's the best way to do this without
At
violence.
least, I will give it this, Terra Sands at least sounds a bit better as Birdramon than Melody Spavak.
Indeed. I can only hope for
Melody
your
Spavak,
success.
I know, can do
The
a good
gate is still
performance there,
traversable,
but that was
but you will
kind
not
of
find it the same as it was 8 years
her.
ago. Do take care of yourselves.
If Melody weren't Union, I would have suggested her. I loved her in Digimon All-Star Rumble. Like she actually sounds alright. And then, there's...
Wait.
What is it?
And then we got...
If you're going to the digital world,
Susie Young
can I ask another favor
Mimi
of
is
you?
fine.
Several settlements survived the Titan
I'd say
invasion.
she was perfectly
And I
acceptable.
hear that in Central Town,
And
there's a
then
Digimon who's a
there's,
skilled healer.
Ryan
So
Bartley,
what do you want with this Digimon?
who was Netflix Ray.
Apparently, this healer isn't picky
And,
about which
Hakuno
patients to treat.
Kishinami,
He treats
Hakuno.
Titans, they say.
Fate Extra.
Alex,
I know someone
let me
who
put it
needs
to you
those
this way.
skills.
She's way
If
better
you come
than
across
Amanda
this
Winley.
healer, would you relay the message?
Especially Amanda Winley using
there's
whatever
a
that
Digimon
shitty
you want
microphone she
killed?
was in the Amazon
Brothers?
rebuild dubs. Yeah, the Dubbing Brothers version.
Why did they bring her back when she was explicitly
Why?
banned
Trying
from
to keep
Ava?
up appearances.
I don't know.
The wounds our
I just
Lord
want to know why
sustained
they
are severe.
used a shitty microphone for it.
I'm
A
begging
fucking
you.
blue snowball would have been better.
Okay. We'll
And
try
the
to
fact
find
that
this
I
healer.
think around that same time,
Sorry
Spike
for the
Spencer
extra
was in
trouble. And thank you.
Australia for a couple of years before he was allowed to go back once COVID had died down.
So,
This is true.
and then we get to Karina Becker, who
doing double duty
as
both.
Palmon in her evolutions and TK.
This is where we came out before.
I've heard a decent chunk of her as
It doesn't
TK.
look all that different.
Not a fan.
I just
She
hope
sounds
everywhere
as
else is the
squeaky
same.
and as annoying
I
as
can
ever.
hardly believe it's been 8 whole years.
Just like
We need to check on the occupied
Paimon.
villages and see if we can negotiate with the Titans.
No one liked her as Paimon after a while,
gotta
and
find
then they
that
found out
Digimon
that she was
healer.
a total bitch.
Going to the town's tavern to gather
She
information
got
is
rightfully
probably our
ousted
best bet.
from playing.
I
in
sure
that
hope we
role
can
ever
talk things
again.
out. Hurting each other like this won't make
Speaking
anyone
of
happy.
violence, she is now played by Penelope Rollins.
Who sounds a lot better.
Yep.
And so yeah, the dubbing is just kind of very average.
Yeah.
It's nothing remarkable. It's not, and
considering this is also voice directed by the same guy who also previously worked on
Digimon Try,
The Beginning, 2000 Year Blood War, Bastard Heavy Metal Dark Fantasy, and
it's
2018
directed
Body.
way better. I don't know what was going on with Ryan Johnston's direction here. And no, Alex, it's not Ryan Johnson.
Not to be confused with that one. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Speaking of Ryan Bartley, I am actually planning to go see her this year's AX.
And I have gotten, and I have met Kyle Hebert, or David Vincent, Kira Buckland, and
And everybody's-
Tang,
AKA everybody's favorite troublemaker, Dazai in Stray Dog.
Oh,
come on,
my,
Kunakita.
my older sister had just found out that he voiced Kunakita just based on me showing that clip of the I'm a voice actor challenge that Galaxy Con had.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Good.
Great. And I was like,
Well
hey,
done.
what do you want to meet?
Well done.
She mostly remembers him for the double suicide song that he did.
Good.
Kaiji?
Well done.
KG.
Okay.
Good.
And
Well done. Well done. Well
David
done.
Vincent had
Well
told
done.
me that
Good.
even though people had
Great.
speculated he had burned out his vocal cords
Great.
playing
Well
Jin
done.
Kisaragi in Blaze Blue,
Well done.
it was actually Hakumen.
Good.
Yeah. You know, now I'm thinking about that, I kind of feel bad for both him and Tetsuya Kakihara if he went through a similar situation.
The thing about how Hakumen is like, Hakumen is trained in the art of never shutting up.
Ha! Yeah.
I got a motorcycle.
Patrick be like, oh, would you just shut up? Throws a shoe at Hakumen.
Hakumen and just counters it.
Ends up KOing Patrick.
Gonna ride this straight to hell.
Carries the shoe and flex back.
So yeah. And Alex Cazares is who is the voice of this version of Gomamon. Yeah. It's like no. It's like no. Oh, it's either Robert or Martin Klein or Junko Takeuchi or bust.
Yeah, and some of her roles she has under her belt. Let's see.
She was
Chibita in Mr. Osomatsu.
I think she's the current voice of Daisy.
No, that's a different actress, I think. That would current voice of Daisy is Giselle Fernandez, who is Ellen Joe in Zenless Zone Zero. And, young Hikaru Indo in The Summer Hikaru Died.
Right, I'm thinking of a different Digimon voice. Because I believe that Digimon was I believe the Digimon I'm thinking of is Ukomon.
Yeah. Oh. Did not mean to do that.
Although then again, Alex, I think part of what carried some of the Digimon dubbing direction and that Ryan Johnston did was also Suzanne Goldish. And she was the voice of Chris Thorndike.
Another 4Kids alumni.
Yep, who also went on to voice direct the Viz Sailor Moon dub.
And Bunko Stray Dogs.
She's done pretty alright work.
Yeah.
I showed my older sister the uncut dub of Luna, and because she's so used to Luna having a more elderly sounding voice as seen in the deep dub, she's like, I don't know about this.
Is this really Central
In
Town?
addition to that, she is
Are these
I believe,
all
one of
Titans?
3 of the voice
This
directors
town
for
really
JJ
has
Hicks,
changed.
Christy Simone, and Michael Sorich.
I believe Suzanne Goldish also worked on some of the Bleach movies. Hellverse,
Okay.
I think was one of them.
Hey, the clipping worked that time.
Mm-hmm. Have it pulled up
So, yeah.
just in case.
Although Thousand Year Blood Wars dub was a solo job by Ryan, I believe. which is again odd. That dub was directed a year before.
Looks pretty much the same as
reboot.
the rest of town.
Yep, he did.
Think any of these titans will hear us out?
Somehow he did better with
Let's
the
try and do what we
stuff
can.
Alpha as a solo job than he did with the reboot of Digimon.
Just talking to one
And he's
almost
also
turned into a
currently
fight.
voice directing in Beat
do we
Break
do?
along with Kirsty Simone.
Hello there! Nice to meet you. You appear to be new faces around these parts. Where are you from? Huh? Oh,
I just
come now. You
Ah,
don't need to
get
be
that
so
bitch away!
surprised.
Get that
I'm
bitch away!
Junomon.
Shoo,
And since I'm drinking all by
Lanamon,
my
shoo!
lonesome today,
Go away!
I was looking for someone to talk to.
Away with you!
We're...
Anybody who's seen Digimon Frontier knows something's up with this. Yeah.
I see. So,
Lanamon
you're looking to
is the
negotiate,
beast spirit,
and you're in
is the
search of a
human
certain
spirit,
Digimon, are you?
digital spirit of water.
Yeah.
From Digimon Frontier. In that dub, she was voiced by
You can
Peggy
hardly
O'Neill,
expect me to have answers right off the top of my head.
and
But
she turns
I suppose I
into
can offer you a bit of help.
essentially
Really?
a squid,
You see,
a giant
not all
squid
titans
creature.
are fond of this prickly atmosphere we have going
In
on
this
right now.
is dub, she is voiced
Some
by
of them
Molly
simply want to
Zong.
enjoy their lives.
Ah, yes.
Shang.
Well, me, for example.
Ah, yes, Sealy and
If I can fill my days with fun chats
And I
like
find
this
out,
one right
and,
now,
I'm looking at
that's enough
Speech
for
VA,
me.
and it's like,
So not all
they didn't even
titans
keep
are the
the
same.
seiyus consistent with this
Why
one.
would we be?
Yeah.
You know,
So
the more
I
we
feel like they were
talk,
allowed
I'm
something
beginning to
juicy here.
realize
Yeah. And funnily enough, this
that
game
you folks
this
don't
game was
know
voice
nearly
directed by the
enough
same
about
guy who did
Titans.
voice directed Bleach
getting
Rebirth
the
of
Titans
Souls,
to
Joseph
relinquish the
Muller.
territory they've seized won't be easy. Such
Which
things may not
is
hold any interest for
really
me, but my
interesting.
fellow Titans must have had their reasons
Because I feel like
for
some of the
attacking.
voice acting in this game
I
is better
suggest
than
you
it
take
was
a
in
little
Rebirth
tour
of
of the
Souls.
digital world to see more of its current
And
state.
Joseph
tour,
Mullers,
Maybe the local
one of his
railroad
first
would.
voice directing jobs was
Unfortunately, the
him
railroad
doing
isn't running
Naruto
now.
Shippuden Ultimate Ninja
See?
Storm
It's
4.
like I said, there's so much you don't know. The
It's weird.
factorial area that powers the railroad
It's weird
has
how,
undergone a
and you know, some people would
drastic
say like,
makeover, you see.
only the English dubbed voice acting in Rebirth of Souls sounds
If you're
weird.
seeking
I'm
a
like,
means of
no,
transportation,
even the
I can
Japanese
introduce you
version
to a friend of mine.
sounds
They might be able to
weirdly
help.
stiff. And I've seen both Bleach in both English and Japanese.
Yeah.
Neither were like that in the original show.
And I think that's something similar
spoke
I
with
have
Master
even
Blipmon,
going into
and he
Dragon Ball
has
Kai
agreed to
and even some
transport
of the
you.
more newer Dragon Ball.
Thank you.
I feel like some of the voice
Why are you
acting for
helping
the
us so
Japanese
much?
side of things ended up feeling
I can't say
having
this
to
too loudly,
sound a
but the
bit
truth
like the
is,
English cast, especially
I'm
with
gathering
Junichi
what could be
Suwabe
called the more
and
moderate
Daisuke
Digimon among the
Namikawa.
Titans.
Because I know
Remember,
Namikawa's voice
more than a few
was
Titans
much
wish to see an
deeper
end
than
to this
it was
conflict
in the
too.
anime.
I had no idea.
And
Hearing
same
that
with
makes me feel kind of
Suwabe's
happy.
voice as Grimjow.
Personally, I couldn't care less about controlling territory, so I hope your negotiations go well.
You know,
I
Lanamon,
didn't think
I'm
any Digimon
surprised
like
that they let
Lanamon
you
existed.
walk around like that because
Monomon's right, you know.
the way
We have to
your
learn more about the way the
outfit
digital
looks
world is now.
Oh, that's
makes
right.
it
Didn't you say you were looking for a
risks
certain
almost
Digimon that's
exposing your
still
pubic
pure?
region.
If I had to guess,
See, you can't
I'd
show
say
that.
you might be able to find such a healer in
But
a
we
village
could
by
get
the sea.
pretty damn
It
close.
just so happens I have some important business to do there.
Yeah.
So how about we go
Meanwhile,
together?
DBZ Kakarot's like, oh
Thanks.
shoot, we can't show little
Like
Gohan.
I said, there are moderates among the Titans too.
No clothes on, but
All right
he can
then.
retain his
Shall
pants.
we be off?
Somehow. Even though
Magically
his
grows them back.
it just
I'm like, what? Impossible. And as someone
Like-
who has, I was like, I had to read through the manga and I watched the guy, and I'm like, what? But he never had pants.
when he after he transformed back.
Yeah.
Take that, Moon. Perfect orbit, my ass. Huh? Where'd the monkey go?
Oh wait, shoot! I gotta restore his pants.
No. First he's like, oh god, what the hell is that thing? Whatever it is, I don't like looking at it. This either. Just pops the tail right off. Clothes beam. So Alex, I did tell you about the TFS reactions to their episodes, and Lainey was expressing some confusion to the whole "stop mocking me" bit towards the moon.
Huh?
Alex?
Yeah?
So I said, and once I was telling you about how TFS...
No, I know that. I was just waiting for you to continue.
And you were, and I was like, hey, Lainey, I don't think something like that really needed an explanation. Because you said it was like a non sequitur.
Yeah, no, it's literally just a random gag.
Yeah, it's just something you just say out of the blue. It doesn't need an explanation. It's just, it's just funny. And then later, or when we cut to Vegeta imagining what they could have made, Vegeta being like, "Where's the moon? Where's the damn moon?" Cut to Piccolo being like, "Moon." And I'm like, I think maybe that probably would have been what they'd prefer to have gone with. Instead of "stop mocking me."
I just remembered that one meme I saw of, it was like Piccolo destroying the moon and he's getting chased by Sailor Moon. It's like,
Oh,
I'll
dear.
punish you for destroying the moon.
Well,
Like running
the
for
Abyss is, quite nasty. Like, it's bloodied. Like, it looks bloodied.
Oh. Found it.
And here we are.
Okay. Let's see.
This current Junomon mentioned.
Aha!
That's a
Found
resource
it.
of the digital world, if I recall correctly.
It's like, I'll
And
teach
if the
you to blow
conflict
up the
started
moon, you
over control
baka!
of this resource, it might be a difficult problem to solve indeed. Lots of the conflicts in our world happened over resources. Any history.
Now,
book
Alex,
will
how
tell
did
you
you
how
feel
awful that
about
can
the
get.
joke that Lanny despises the most in Dragon Ball Z Abridged? The one where, he and Vegeta 3986 are fighting over the mic for Raditz?
I think that's a little bit weird.
He hates it because he's like, oh god, I hate this joke so much.
Oh god, fucking...
What were we thinking kind of moment. It's like, maybe we shouldn't have put that.
Okay, well, this is gonna be a good place to end it as any, because I'm dead, and the stream is fucked up. So, bye everybody. You know where to find me and Kevin.
I gotta say first before I end my thing, because I'm in the middle
of a
dialogue.
Yeah, you can keep going, but I'm gonna end it. But excuse me.
Whoa.
At first, I would have liked it better if Junomon was not a villain, but she is not about to subvert expectations.
Well, she'll find a way. Find a way.
It doesn't look like there are any Titans to be found.
Those turtle Digimon.
I bet it's all thanks to Xiaomon's hard work.
Data Squad.
Still,
I like those guys.
everyone looks so depressed. We'd better ask Xiaomon what's going on around here.
Sabers' dub was one of those.
Let's hurry.
I was like, oh, they were doing all sorts of poor kids shenanigans here.
Yeah, fortunately, that's probably gonna be one of the few cases I'll... Yeah, maybe best to stick to it in the original Japanese.
Alright, so next time on Digimon Story Time Stranger, we're gonna investigate the Abyss area. So until then, as Alex said, you know where to find myself, and Alex, and you can find Ultimate Zero X on Twitter and Instagram.
At Ultimate_0x and Ultimate 0x, respectively, on both platforms.
Until then, we'll see you later. And we'll see you on Friday for an interesting thing. We're not gonna be doing like a Smash Brothers bit. We're gonna be doing another Build a Roster.
Oh, okay.
So that'll be fun. So look forward to Build a Roster, Sonic the Fighters 2. Yes, we're living in a hypothetical world where some guy at Sega decided to... How would you describe this, Alex?
Continue making an arena fighter.
Well, not even just that, but also, just got high.
It's like, dude, like, what if we just decided to make another Sonic the Fighters? What if we decided to make another Sonic Battle?
Everyone just gives them the look.
What if we made Sonic X Tekken, bro?
Right. So look forward to our build roster on that. Until then, we'll see you guys later.
Bye, everybody.